Yo, what is going on, guys? We're back with another Legends video here today. I just want to discuss a few things about the upcoming 6 year anniversary, right? I do just, want to get out some thoughts of what I think is going to consist of, right? Now, it's actually pretty interesting, right? Because last year, around this exact time, we already kind of had like a breakdown of what each part was going to be. We already knew what the general, again, like theme and consensus was going to be about the 5th year anniversary, right? We were getting a lot of TOP around this time, so we already knew that Goku and Frieza were on their way. We knew Orange Piccolo was somewhere around the corner, right? We at first thought he would be some type of monthly release, but it made more sense as we got closer to the anniversary for him to be a part of it, right? Because it's not like they don't introduce like new forms or new type of characters during the anniversary, right? They literally introduced UI, Vegito Blue, Super Vegito, all those guys were anniversary characters, right? And it was their debut in the game, right? So it made sense, again, as we got closer to the anniversary for Piccolo to be a anniversary unit, and sure enough, it was him, right? My prediction for part 2 was actually either Orange Piccolo or a new God Goku, right? And we obviously knew we now know who it was, right? It was Orange Piccolo, obviously, with the Gammas, right? But we do still need some type of God Goku, maybe this year, right? Who knows? We'll see. But so yeah, again, it's pretty interesting because we don't really have a clear idea, right? They have been doing obviously a lot of GT since the year first started, right? We got the Spirit Bomb GT Goku, the Zenkai, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super 17, Super Baby 2. So there is a lot of GT going on right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if one of the parts were GT, or even like Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right, being the part 3 unit, some type of GT unit during the anniversary for sure, right? I do see it because again, last year around this time they were doing a lot of TOP, right? We had the Android 17, we had the Ultra Hit, we had the Revival UI LF Goku. So yeah, again, we had a general theme in our head going into the first part of the anniversary, which again last year would be USS. I'm guessing this year the part 1 unit would be a GT unit, right? But really the question is, who would it be, right? Maybe we could see a transforming Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Maybe we could see finally a fusing Gogeta, right? Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta that fuses into Gogeta right mid-game. But who knows? We'll see, right? But it wouldn't make sense if the first part of the anniversary was a GT unit. And also, by the way, I didn't even mention part 3. We already knew it would be Vegito Blue because obviously for the Legends Festival 2022, we obviously got Gogeta Blue at the end of it, right? So we all knew Vegito Blue was somewhere around the corner, and usually Gogetas are for Legends Festival and then Vegetos are for anniversary. But obviously they did switch that up the past Legends Festival where we got Ultra UI instead of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which is what a lot of people assumed was going to be the part 3 unit of the Legends Festival. But they have finally decided to switch it up, and it's not always going to be fusions, right? So don't be surprised if the anniversary Ultra this year is also not a fusion unit, right? Because again, they decided to finally put that pattern to rest with the release of Ultra UI during the Legends Festival. So for part 2, usually for the past 2 years they have made the part 2 unit a movie hero unit, right? We had the obviously the Dragon Fist Goku, right? The Super Saiyan 3 Dragon Fist Goku who fought Harudagon for the 4th year anniversary, and then last year they had the obviously Orange Piccolo and Gammas, right? Which again, both are movies units, so maybe again finally we see a God Goku, right, from the movie, right, from the Battle of Gods movies. They could easily just give him the tag, just like they gave Golden Frieza the movies tag, right? And they didn't make him from the Dragon Ball Super series, right? Whereas the first year anniversary Golden Frieza is actually from the series and not from the movie, right? But the Ultra Golden Frieza that we got last month, they actually did make him from the movie. So yeah, they could do the same exact thing with God Goku. They can make him a God Goku from the Battle of Gods movies, just to give him the movie tag, just to keep up with the pattern of the part 2 units being a movie unit, right, every year. So who knows, they could also bring them out with a new LF Beerus, because they did make the LF unit 2 units, or they did make the part 2 units 2 LF units last year, right? But one of the parts are gonna have 2 LFs, right? So we'll just have to see which one, because obviously again, that's their pattern now, right? One of the parts is gonna have 2 units, and then the second one will have 1 unit, or the other one would have 1 unit, and then obviously the Ultra at the very end, right? And speaking of the Ultra, which is what we're going into now, I wouldn't really know what to predict for it. I mean, again, if it's not a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, then it could literally be anything, right? Because Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is like one of the last remaining fusions that actually doesn't have a Ultra yet, right? I do want to see a transforming Gogeta, right? Something like that, even if it's the LF, right? Even if it's the first part, right? Because again, that also is another thing. Most of the games that are Dragon Ball related, right? Breakers, Dokkan, they both had Broly related anniversary units, right? Breaker's got like again the whole basically Broly movie celebration, and obviously Dokkan for part one of the anniversary. The JP version obviously was a LF or LR transforming Broly and then an LR transforming Gogeta. So it actually would be pretty cool to finally see a base or like wrathful Broly into Super Saiyan, and then maybe he even double transforms into full power Super Saiyan, and then a some type of transforming Gogeta Blue, right? Because we don't even have that yet. We have the base form that goes into Super Saiyan, but we don't have a Gogeta that goes into Blue, right? So maybe we get a new LF Super Saiyan Gogeta, right? That he starts out Super Saiyan and then he transforms into a Blue Gogeta later on during the fight, right? And then again a Broly that transforms, I guess maybe from base into Super Saiyan, because we don't have a base into Super Saiyan transforming Broly yet. We do obviously have the Super Saiyan into full power, but again not base into Super Saiyan. So that would be pretty cool. And then again maybe he has a double transformation there in the game, right? He just goes from base to Super Saiyan and then Super Saiyan to full power. That would be insane, right? Imagine how long the kit would be, but it would be pretty cool, right? I kind of doubt they would do that, but again it would be really cool. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe that could be the part one unit, and then the second part would be a again a new God Goku, and then maybe the last part would be a Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? Just to have the GT, right? Because if GT is not the first or the second part, then it could be the Ultra, which again would be a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? It would be a lot of buffs to Fusion Warriors, but it's not like they literally get a buff like every other 6 months, right? Because again, we didn't even get a Fusion Warriors buff during the Legends Festival, which is where we would get an Ultra. Instead, we got the Revival Pycon into Gogeta in October, which was, I guess, the twice a year fusion buffs that we get, right? We obviously had Vegeta Blue and then the Gogeta. Literally, those were the only two buffs to Fusion Warriors, and I guess the Fat Gotenks, right? If you want to count him, but it's not even a crazy of a buff. So yeah, I think part one could be some type of if we're like really breaking it down now, I think part one could be some type of Broly movie related thing, or a GT, right? And then the part two could be, I guess, the opposite, right? Where we get maybe like a GT unit there, or the movies units there. And then I think the last part, obviously the part 3 Ultra, could be some type of Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? Because we are overdue for him. We were supposed to get him, I feel like, in 2023, right? December of 2023, where the Ultra for the Legends Festival usually is, but obviously we got UI instead. So I think we can finally see Gogeta here. But if we don't see him here, then I think there's going to be a 99.99999% chance that we do see him at the end of the year for the last unit of the Legends Festival, right? So with that being said, let me know what you guys think. This is pretty much the end of it. Let me know what you guys think this anniversary is going to be. Again, this is one of the more unpredictable annies, because it's just, I mean, we have to assume GT is going to be a part of it, because just like last year, they were giving us a lot of USS units leading up to Goku and Frieza. So this year they are giving us a lot of GT units that could be leading up to the first part of the anniversary, which again could be some type of Super Saiyan 4 transforming Goku, right? Maybe a Super Saiyan 4 Goku that goes into full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? So, and then part 2 could be a movies unit, right? So we could see something like that. Again, let me know what your thoughts is down below. I'll let you guys enjoy the last fight. We are coming up on the last fight anyway, so I hope you guys do enjoy. That being said, if you guys hit that like button, or if you guys enjoyed, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. If you're new, we are on the road to 2,000 subs. All support is greatly appreciated as always. And again, let me know your thoughts down below of what the 6th-year anniversary could look like. We are vastly approaching it. Literally a month and a half from now, we'll be in the middle of the anniversary. So again, let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Big Bang! Kamehameha! Big Bang! Kamehameha! Leave it. Come on! Hey! Stop right there! Time to settle this! This and this! It ends now! Final! Kamehameha! Drop dead! Guess I went too far!